What's up, my dudes? Yay, Reflex got some whips. So, yeah, Hangtown 2020 canceled. Big shout out to Return of Dio, hopping on this information pretty quickly. Pronto ASAP Rocky, quicker than you can say Bob's your uncle, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the first things I saw on this getting canceled, so definitely a shout out to him for hopping on that really quick. But if you don't know what track this is, I'm gonna smack that shit. This is actually a Hangtown custom track in Reflex made by the one and only Moto Go-Go, right? This is actually a beta track. Yo, Moto, finish this shit, dog. I want to like race on the full version of this. It could be out there. I could have just missed it, but I don't know. This is like the beta version, so I don't know if there was ever actually like a full version of this, but that would be about us if you ever did that. So either way, yeah, Hangtown 2020 canceled already. Shit's like 2 months away, dog. So there's a lot of kind of conspiracy shit going on about like, well, they're doing it to try to free up space for the rescheduled Supercross races or whatever the hell. I don't have any clue about all that shit. I don't even know. But I'm just kind of surprised by this because the rest of the, like, I know they canceled like 5 Supercross races, right? But they haven't canceled any more than that. And like from what I've seen so far, of course, the news is changing like literally every single second. So from the time of me making this video to the time it gets uploaded, that could be changed. Just making that clear. Holy fucking wall. But like, you know, they haven't canceled like Vegas and whatever the hell the last round is, which is not even Vegas. Good one, AMA. Good one, dog. So yeah, like whatever the last 3-4 rounds are, they haven't technically canceled those yet, have they? Shit, they might have already said we're not doing any more of the, or we're like postponing the whole series. I don't know exactly on the Supercross side of it, but it's just kind of flipped everything upside down in the sense of they're having to cancel so much stuff, reschedule so much stuff to the point where then the question comes up of like, are we even going to finish the Supercross series at all? Or was Daytona the last race? Was Daytona the finale? God damn, that would be insane if that was how that finished, because there is no right way to do it. Like, whether you try to crown Tomac, that's kind of complete bullshit because you're only halfway through the series, and Roczen is still right there with 3 points. But at the same time, if you just cancel the whole damn thing and don't give it to anybody, that's kind of bullshit in the same token, you know? So it's all kind of a, man, I don't know. Talking about motocross first round already being canceled, right? That's a little aggressive of a decision, I would think. Something that's like so far away, 2 months away. That's crazy, man. If they're already going to cancel Hangtown. I was kind of shocked by that. I really was, because this whole thing is changing daily. I mean, we could get 2 months down the line and everything's like basically back to normal. You know what I mean? Or get 1 month down the line and everything will be basically back to normal. Obviously, the economy's kind of taking a little bit of a hit. That's going to take some time to get back around to it. Maybe that played a part in it. You know, the stocks and the economy and everything about it. Maybe they just didn't want to do it because of certain financial limitations and reasons. Shit, I don't know. But they haven't, you know, canceled any more than the first round. So it's kind of a bizarre decision that maybe they're trying to just cancel it before so many people buy tickets for it, you know, and then have to refund and the whole shit 9 yards. But I just look at it like you don't want to jump the gun too quick for something that's 2 months out, that's already like scheduled, basically. You know, why would you like jump the gun on that? I don't know. To me personally, I mean, you guys can definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think about them already canceling Hangtown, but man, I just feel like that was a little quick, you know? Maybe they're already in thoughts of like trying to continue the Supercross series in summer, and that's playing a part, but then they would have went ahead and tried to cancel. I don't know. I have no idea. This is definitely like a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime type thing that you're seeing here as far as cancellation of major events, major you know, major championship series and stuff like that, just so out of the ordinary, so out of the normal, that none of it's going to make any sense as far as, like, when you start trying to figure it up in your head of, like, well, why did they do this? Why did they cancel this at this time? How are they going to put this to that? How are they going to reschedule? None of it's going to make any sense. I can already tell you that right now. Like, don't try to, like, make sense out of it, because you're not really going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying, dog? But, shit, I guess everybody's just going to have to go to the virtual pro racing world now. I don't know. Everybody's got to start pro racing on MXM. We could just put all the money that was in the official, you know, full-blown AMA Supercross, just put it all into Sim. Everybody stay home and play Sim, dog. I got all the solutions out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Have some fucking Eli Tomac Roxon on Sim. God damn, that'd be crazy. But, yeah, obviously kidding, right? But, I don't know. I'm just a little shocked that they're already canceling Hangtown. Man, 2 months away. I just feel like, and I'm not trying to, like I say, like I've always said, I'm not trying to take the severity away from the situation. But it doesn't seem to be as, I mean, it could always be worse. You know what I'm saying? Something to remember in this whole caboodle. Could always be worse. And when you look back at all the crazy things that could potentially wipe out the population, whatever it is, this to me doesn't seem quite as extreme, fatal, whatever you want to call it, as what some things could be. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little scary. Yeah, there's, you know, it can be spread easy, you know, all these things, whatever. But as far as true, like, mass fatality, it just doesn't seem like it's going to pack that much of a punch. And another thing to think about is, with a lot of the standard flus and stuff like that, when you start getting to more of the warmer summer months, those sort of things start to kind of die out from the weather itself, which could play a massive impact in this whole thing, right? Start getting into these warmer months, and then this shit turns into nothing, you know? Basically, like, as far as a global scale sense, but yeah, I don't know. It makes you think, man, are they just going to go ahead and cancel the whole motocross series just to, like, simplify it and just not even have it? That's crazy, man. I don't know. You know, maybe they're thinking in their head it'd be easier just to do that. Just go ahead and cancel it all before it even starts getting going, and you start getting all twisted with who's in what series and who's started what series and whatever. I have no idea. But definitely it's a bizarre, I'm like on both ends of the spectrum with the thought process of this whole thing. I think the media is definitely portraying it as crazier than what it is, but at the same time, yeah, it's better to take it serious and be like, it's better to be safe than sorry. Like, I get that, but canceling something 2 months in advance? Come on now. I mean, come on now. We're already making, I mean, from what I've been seeing, we're already making pretty big advancements on, like, being able to get this shit under control. At least in the United States. I mean, I can't really speak too much on some of these other countries, but yeah, like, it might be hard in certain countries for certain reasons, but, you know, it might be a bit of a tough time, and I can't speak on that, but as far as, like, globally, you know, United States and globally and stuff like that, I think we're going to be able to get this shit under control pretty quick, you know? So, I don't know. Crazy ass times, but she is what she is, you know what I'm saying, man? Life goes on. Man, that fucking sun is going to come up the next morning. I don't give a shit, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people on this thing. We got a lot of minds going into this. Like, you were going to get this shit solved, you know? It's not like some people have all these doomsday, this is the end of it. Dog, I'm telling you, if it was going to be like that, the thing itself would be so much lethal, so much more lethal than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some people that's died from it, right? But it's like, it's nowhere near as lethal enough in my mind to be that, like, end of the world, everybody's gonna die from it, oh my god. Like, I just don't think it's even to that lethality, or whatever the fuck, I'm trying to think of that word in my mind. It's just not even to that level, you know? Like, you know, you see those movies like I Am Legend or whatever, you know, all these kind of crazy-ass movies on this thing something like this taking over the world or whatever. I mean, the media is portraying it like that, but come on now, guys. Come on now. There's a sense of you've got to get your fucking self together just a little bit and use a little bit of common sense with it. You really, really think it's going to be like that? No, it's not. It's not. But I still think this is all gonna be, you know, like old news here in a month or two, right? It's gonna be like, oh yeah, you remember that crazy thing that like could have gotten out of hand, but it really didn't? Oh yeah, that thing? Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like that. I mean, I really feel like in a general, yes, if you're in one of these countries where it's really hit you hard, you're gonna have a completely different outlook on that, and I totally understand that, but I'm talking globally, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can look at all these like statistics and shit that say all these other things that kill this many people every day compared to this thing. It ain't even close to most things. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by lethality. It's not even really to that lethal point of being like, oh my God. I just don't see it. And the media is really painting it. Everything in the media now, it don't matter what it is, gets blown out of proportion. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care what it is. That's the way it is now. It don't matter what it is. Politics, bullshits. There's a lot of bullshit goes on, you know, levels and layers in and amongst all that crap that the average, or just, you know, the average population, normal people don't have the first clue about. So you just got to kind of always keep that in mind. The media is trying to get you to click on stuff. Okay, that's how they make their living, all right? It's always, oh my God, shocking news, new information, oh my God, crazy. Even when none of this was going on, that's how if you go to any news thing or any, you know, news TV channel or website or whatever, it's always breaking news, alert, alert, like fucking red things popping up, alert, breaking news, just in, you know, and it's always never really as breaking news or crazy as what they make it to be, right? It's, you know, they have to do that. And I'm not saying don't take this seriously. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. The news always does that with everything to some kind of an extent, to some level of an extent, you know? I think a lot of like the United States with them kind of shutting a lot of stuff down and doing all that, that's really just more of a better to be safe than sorry thing, not so much we have to do this because it's going to, oh my God, it's just going to decimate everybody. I think it's more of just a let's take the extra precaution so that it doesn't blow way out of proportion. That's more like what I feel like it really, why everything's kind of being shut down and stuff like that. But either way, weird times. All we can do is keep on ripping in our motocross games. That's all we can do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.